Well, hello, my beautiful, absolutely gorgeous fans. Welcome to another live stream of What Will 4Kids Do in this episode? How you been, my darlings? I hope that the past 2 weeks have been treating you so well. Oh my goodness. Marlene, my darling, hello, honey. Thank you so much for seeing my video. Daniel, you too, honey. Thank you as well for seeing my video, my darlings. I'm so happy that you enjoyed the video last week. Like I told you, my darlings, I barely scratched the surface of why Autumn's story takes place in the 18th dynasty. Seriously, Sensei was so detail-oriented, my darling. So it was important for him to depict as much as he could, my darlings. I'm telling you, I was reading once again one of his old interviews, and he mentioned that before he started writing Shadi's arc, all the way during the third volume. Was it the third or was it the second? I think, yeah, it was the end of the second and definitely the third volume. He said that he went to Egypt to study and try to depict accurately as much as he could about ancient Egypt, about Shadi, and overall this arc, basically. So yeah, no, Sensei is extremely detail-oriented, my darlings. Hey, honey! Yes, it's been so long. Oh my goodness, I missed you too, my darling. Group crisis indeed. So yes, my darlings. Yes, it is, Daniel, 100%. Hello, Troy! Welcome to the stream, my love. Welcome. After all, 18th Dynasty, 18th and 19th Dynasty are literally the most famous ones, simply because, yes, we do have lots and lots of archaeological finds, as well as overall history, not just from ancient Egypt, but from Greek as well. Greeks also depicted and written down about them, and then these two dynasties in particular. So yeah, they're definitely one of the most famous ones. But my darlings, overall, I'm so glad that you enjoyed the previous two videos and that you found it fun. I've never had so much fun showing my hatred for 4Kids. I created way too many memes that I enjoy way too much. I mean, technically, Daniel, it's not just why he used this particular dynasty, it's also because it just fits so well, my darling. It fits too well. Because we did need to have a pharaoh who was still a teenager and died during his teenage years, and we also needed somebody from his court to take over. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he chose Tutankhamun. Not to mention the huge boom about Tutankhamun and ancient Egypt overall was in the 90s when Sensei was writing the story. So yeah, it would absolutely make sense. Okay, my darling, so today's episode, we can talk about ancient Egypt, as you saw. I can talk about ancient Egypt forever and ever. And like I said, I barely scratched the surface. I still did not talk about the weaponry. I did not talk about the Valley of the Kings. I did not even talk about the architecture and the way Atos Palace was depicted. So yeah. Let's not, or else it's just going to turn into another lecture. So, my darlings, today's episode, let us actually talk about today's episode. I really enjoyed this episode so much. I even more enjoyed, actually much more in the manga. But the animated version also has some very, very, very interesting things, honestly. I don't know, like the little details that they added. Of course, it was mostly for the runtime, but overall, yeah. Oh, honey, what happened to you, my darling? Do tell me. You can share it in the group, in the chat, no problem. But yeah, well, we're gonna talk about it. We're also gonna talk about today's animator's character design, overall how he does it. I mean, we've seen his style so many times. He's absolutely gorgeous. One of my most beloved animators from a particular studio. And thankfully, he'll be with us for a very, very, very long time. So, with all that being said, my darlings, do tell me what studio has done today's episode. As always, we have them in order. We have Yumeta, we have Sunshine, we have Gallop, and we have done Gun. Oh, that's so cool, honey! Congratulations, my darling! I haven't seen Digimon in so many years. Oh my goodness. It's been forever. Maybe one day I'll decide to rewatch it again. Who knows? And speaking of which, my darlings, I'm also currently working on one of the hardest pages I have ever done. Jesus Christ, my darlings. It is insane. I hate doing backgrounds so much. I tend to avoid them. Backgrounds are my weakest point. But because of it, because it's my weakest point, right now I am the most focused about them and trying to make sure that they are depicted perfectly. Hopefully it'll be as good as it is in my head currently. Oh my god. I hate backgrounds. I hate so intense, which is why backgrounds are a whole different art profession. I got my first C. Oh! I see, honey. I'm so sorry. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry, honey. But it's okay. It's okay. You got your early days collection, Daniel. Congratulations. One of my friends also got the early days collection. He shared pictures with me, and I was so freaking jealous. Oh my god. I really want it. But so far, me being in Russia and me buying things online, it's almost impossible. So, let's hope, let's wait, and hopefully this whole BS story that has been happening for the past 3 years will end. Oh my god. As long as people will continue living and there will be no more deaths, that will make me the happiest. But yeah. So hopefully this week's page will be up to your standards. Speaking of pages, my darlings, if you still haven't subscribed to my Boosty, literally 3 days ago, I have released the next page to Yu-Gi-Oh! GTT. There is so much speculation going on. Nox, my darling, is trying to depict as much as she can and seeing what's up. And yeah, she has some very good theories about what's going on. It is very exciting. So I cannot wait to show it to you all. But once again, my darlings, if you want to read it before the public release, please go ahead and check out my Boosty page. The links are in the description box, as well as I'll be showing a QR code in just a moment. After we finish the voting, of course. Okay, so far, Sunshine is taking the lead, Yumeta and Dangan are sharing their second place, and Gallop is in the third place. Okay, not bad. Merlin, you got your early days too. Congratulations, my darling. He might have, actually. He might have. I mean, Sensei, from the interviews that he told, he only had a vision for the ending. How he was going to get to the ending, he still didn't know. So it's very possible that he might had a hand in the games as well. Which is why the first games, they're not following the plot. The official plot that is set up, you know? So yeah. I binge watched so early. Ah! I see, honey, yeah. I mean, my darlings, early CG, even like the 2010 CG, you can easily tell, CGI I mean, that it's done by CGI. Actually, now that I think about it, especially now, I would say, like, if you guys seen the Snow White trailer, oh my god, those little abominations that they put up. I wish that they actually hired the actors to do it, but Disney is Disney. Or She-Hulk, for example, that was released a year ago or 2 years ago. Oh my god, that CGI is also just crap. It's obviously crap, but yeah. Okay, my turns. I'm going to end the poll in 15 seconds, okay? So we can talk about the animator. And of course, start watching the episode. Seriously, guys, I am excited for this episode. It is the Jonichi episode. And after the promise that he made to Autumn and to Yugi, that he'll become a true duelist. It is super exciting. But then if we take into account what Forkis has done with the previous episode and how much they effed it up, I swear it's the Pokemon plot. Because apparently Yugi's collecting all the rare cards, just like in Pokemon where everybody's collecting all the Pokemons. Gee. Oh, it's okay, honey! It's okay, my darling. I like to binge watch old series too. It's absolutely okay. Like the other day, I was re-watching the old classics. Gone with the Wind. I watched that whole movie, all 4 hours, and then I watched the continuation, the sequel. The TV miniseries that came out in '94. It was absolutely gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'm ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. My darlings, my darlings, my darlings, congratulations, very, very well done. Yes, today's episode is done by Sunshine Studio. After all, we're literally right in the middle of the rotation. And as we remember, this rotation will stay until episode 125 or 126. But for a very, very long time, over 70 episodes. So please, guys, remember this rotation. Very well done. Yumeta is the end of the rotation, so we won't be seeing them until like 2 more episodes. Dangun literally done. The previous episode was done by Dangun, so of course it's not their episode. And Gallop is next. So, my darlings, Daniel, I'll read your comment in just a second. Let me just create another quiz for the animator, of course. So, my darlings, who is the animator for today's episode? We have Maruyama-sensei, we have Sugimoto-sensei, we have Kagami-sensei, we have Hirayama-sensei. Who is the animator for today's episode? Let's see. You can tell that the games were done to when Takahashi was writing, so you can tell how far we are into. Pretty much, yeah. Daniel, that's very true, honey. Absolutely. Again, we also had the plot point with the priest. I remember in one of the early games, there was a whole plot that a priest has taken over, and he kind of looked like Jafar in a way. So yeah. You hyperfixate so easily, darling. It's okay, honey. Like I said, we all have our shows that we go back to, our movies and TV series that we go back to, watch and rewatch and overwatch, and just enjoy this beautiful nostalgia feeling that we've experienced. I don't know, I'm a huge classic buff. So I started to just binge watch old movies. Next movie on my list that I'm going to rewatch, it's The Egyptian, that was done in 1959. Yeah. Huge old ass buff. Old movies buff, I mean. When I was younger, I was obsessed with making my characters Japanese and giving them white hair. I mean, honey, it's okay. After all, we love Japanese culture. We love what anime and manga has given us. So of course we would want to create characters that are Japanese in origin, and as well as give them very interestingly colored hair, you know? And usually white hair is associated with purity. So a lot of people create characters with white hair. So it's okay, my darling. Nostalgia is good for the soul. Absolutely, Dad. 100%. I don't know. I love rewatching everything. All the things that I watched when I was a child. The 90s, the 80s, the 50s. Especially the 50s. Oh, are you, Merlene? Oh, my darling. That's great. Okay, sweeties. I'm going to end the poll in 30 seconds. So far, Hirayama is in the lead. Then we have Sugimoto, Mariyama, and sadly no love for Kagami this time. GGG, I wonder why. Hey, Julian honey, welcome to the stream, my love. We've already missed you so much. Quickly start voting in the poll. You missed the very first poll, so start voting and choose the animator for today's episode. Today's episode is done by Sunshine, but who is the animator from Sunshine? Let's see. Original Godzilla was great for the top. Oh, honey. Do not mention the original Godzilla. It's so cool. Hey, David, honey. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. David, I'm not sure that Yu-Gi-Oh! Will ever be adapted into a live-action franchise. After all, usually all the live-action franchises fail miserably. Like, we had Dragon Ball Evolution, we had that horrible Death Note thing. Netflix thing. It's a thing. I'm just gonna call it a thing. Nope. What else did we have? We had One Piece. Actually, One Piece was okay. It actually tried their best. But a lot of the times, any live-action anime into live-action, they just don't work, honey. And if I could be an antagonist or a protagonist, honestly, David, I would probably be an antagonist. I don't know, I love writing for villains. I love writing for anti-heroes, which is why when I created Aoi, that was the first thing in mind. She is never going to be a hero of the story. She will be anti-hero of the story, the antagonist of the story. But guys, again, Boosty to continue reading Yu-Gi-Oh! GTT, my darlings. Julian, really? Congratulations! My darlings, Julian got accepted to community college. Woo! Congratulations, honey! Absolutely superb! Well done. Oh my goodness. Again, my darlings, I'm ending the poll in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are done. Okay, my darlings, what can I say? Absolutely amazing. Great job. Yes, today's episode is done by one and only the amazing animator from Studio Sunshine, Hirayama Sensei. Oh my god, I love his episodes. I love his absolutely beautiful, clean style, the character proportions, everything that he's doing. He is freaking amazing. Probably one of the, no, actually the best animator from Studio Sunshine, in my opinion. After all, we haven't seen every single one of them from Studio Sunshine, so we're gonna see even more. Especially when Hirayama-sensei is going to leave us. But that won't be soon, thank God. But yes, Sugimoto-sensei is definitely not today's animator. Sadly, he is from Studio Gallop. Murayama-sensei will not be joining us anymore. After all, the previous episode was his episode, and sadly, it was his last episode. Sadly. And Kagami won't be joining us either because he's on episode 54, so the next episode that he's going to do will be episode 66. Yeah, 66. Either 66 or 67. No, 66. It's supposed to be 66. If I'm mathing correctly, because then again, I am very terrible at math, so don't quote me on this. Okay, my darling, so I guess this is the moment where we start with today's episode. Let us slowly turn... I said slowly turn off the music, not immediately. Guys, I am so sorry. Oh. Yo, okay, honey, no problem. It's okay, honey. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. I'll see you next time, okay? Bye-bye, my darling. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Nick, honey, welcome to the stream. We've missed you already. 5Ds is the only Yu-Gi-Oh anime I mostly enjoy with Japanese with English subtitles. Okay. Nice see, Nick. I don't know, my darlings. I have troubles watching anything not in its original language. It doesn't matter from what country it's from. It was from Japan, France, Germany, any country. I watch it always in the original dub with English subtitles. Well, of course, except for Russian, because me native in Russian. But yeah, I don't know. I prefer it always in the original language. Have you ever seen the live-action Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan series, Yu-Gi-Oh! White Dragon Legacy? No! Actually, David, I have not. I haven't. Was there ever a fan series that I've never heard of before? Did somebody actually film it? Should I be reacting to it? Okay, David, honey, I'm curious. Yu-Gi-Oh! is one of the animes which has few true villains, only Yami Bakura and Zork. All the others are redeemed. No. Daniel, this is where I do not agree with you whatsoever. No. Guys, the problem with villains, again, my darlings. Of course, the true villain is the villain that is, I am villain because I enjoy being a villain, right? Right. I enjoy bringing the chaos. I enjoy making people suffer. That's the true villain. That's the true, let's say, Disney villain, the Renaissance villain. I am evil because I want to be evil. Like, I don't know. Well, not just Renaissance, I would say even like early Disney, like Maleficent, for example. Like, great example, honestly. But when Takahashi is writing his villains, or basically any characters, yes, he makes them bad people. And if we go by very, very early chapters, like the first 7 volumes, we had our episodic villains, our chapter villains. And a lot of them were either killed by Autumn, because he in the beginning killed so many people, and he did it out of justice, for obvious reasons. We know that Autumn never cheats. He participates in the games fair and square, okay? But not every single one of them, well, most of them actually weren't redeemed whatsoever. That's first. Second, if we go into, of course, Yami Bakura or Thief Bakura, and of course, Zork. Obviously, they are villains, well, technically Zord, because he's the manifestation of darkness. He is literally the darkness that is inside people's hearts, right? So of course he will be absolutely irredeemable evil. Thief Bakura, or Yami Bakura, the problem with him is that excuse me, my darling, excuse me. The problem with him is that he wasn't born to be a villain, no. But he saw his whole village, the people that he loved, that he grew up with, his friends, his family, the neighbors, everybody in his village being massacred in front of his eyes. Of course, he would want to... Excuse me! First I cough and now I sneeze. Oh my goodness. But the problem with him is that he became a villain because he had no other choice. He wanted to get his revenge and he was living for that revenge. He, in a way, can be redeemed. But the question is that, does he want to be? Absolutely not. He wants to get even with the person that destroyed his life. He's absolutely justified in getting his revenge, 100%. And this is why, once again, we have a very personal villain. Pegasus is also very personal. Yes, he kind of is redeemed, kind of, but also, no, he's not. He was killed. Guys, as we remember, in the manga, he was killed. We're not talking about the animated version, we're talking about the manga version, Takahashi-sensei's version. Yes, Pegasus had a very tragic backstory. He lost the love of his life. He was depressed for months. He tried to find a way to bring her back to life, basically. Well, not to bring her back to life, to see her again. And he got his wish by getting the Millennium Eye. But this is where he wanted to basically bring her back to life as a hologram, as this being, you know, so that she would be there. And that's why he did what he did. So we understand him. Was he 100% redeemable? No, he wasn't. He still did bad things. Absolutely, 100%. He killed so many people as well. He trapped Mokuba and Kaiba, the Kaiba brothers, in the cars. He wanted to take over the company. He wanted Autumn to get killed, and Yugi, and Grandpa. So, no, my darlings, no, Pegasus wasn't redeemed. He was explained, his motivations were explained, but he wasn't redeemed. Absolutely not. Merrick, in a way, was redeemed. This is where I would agree. But he also took accountability for his actions. He was willing to basically, at the end, to get rid of the darkness, to fulfill his mission, and that's it. But he was also very justified to do what he was doing throughout all of Battle City. Yeah, all of Battle City, 100% justified. So, in a way, only Merrick was kind of redeemed. But only because Merrick actually took responsibility for his actions. So, in a way, this is his own accountability that spoke. And Noah, well, Noah, it's anime villain that was created by the studio, so whatever they did, yeah. I don't want to talk about darts. Darts suck. Darts suck so much. Oh my god. Yeah. Seto, even though he was a villain, Seto technically changed his role from a villain to a rival. So in a way, he actually grew as a character and became his own character. Literally the best archetype, well, not archetype, the best template of how to write a rival for your main protagonist. That's Seto Kaiba. And he's amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Japanese, honey, it's okay. We haven't started. We decided to talk about the villains, and I decided to give another lecture because, of course, here I am. Also, Yamakuro's is more of a disguise, that his true form was Zor. I mean, yes, because technically Yami Bakura, it's a part of Zork and part of Thief Bakura. So basically, it's a combination of these two that created Yami Bakura. Because after all, Zork, the core of Zork is still trapped in the Millennium Puzzle, and only part of it is latched on to the Millennium Ring. Reminds me of Kalisto and Zed. Oh yeah, Daniel, that's true, huh? Look, Kalisto was so freaking cool. Oh, I loved her so much when I was a kid. Oh my god, no, you should not. Daniel, that's a bad thing. Now I want to rewatch Zeta again. Oh my goodness. Siegfried, oh my god, Siegfried. Ah, another villain that was just created for the filler arc. Once again, barely motivation whatsoever and literally defeated by Seto freaking Kaiba. So yeah. Oh, Kat, honey, welcome, welcome, welcome. We haven't lost any kids yet. We haven't even started the episodes. I'm here giving away lectures about how Sensei was absolutely incredible when writing his villains. Giving them motivation. Giving them personal motivation. Not the whole 4Kids of, we are trying to take over the world and have people killed. You know, that sort of thing. None of that. Because 4Kids. Ew, 4Kids. But Sensei was incredible. Extremely personal motivations. Ties to the Pharaoh, ties to the past, and all of them were extremely active in what they were doing. So guys, seriously, if you want to write a great villain, the Bible. My darlings, the Bible. See exactly how Sensei was writing his villains and take notes, because he was and is and forever will be absolute god. Do you have a favorite participating duelist and Kaibaland area within the Grand Prix Championship tournament? I mean, David, I don't know. Grand Prix was such a filler arc because Sensei, when they were doing the Grand Prix arc, Sensei was literally finishing writing Millennium World arc. He was literally finishing it if we align the dates. So they needed to create this because they could not do the final season, season 5, basically without Sensei finishing the story. So that's why we have a filler arc of Grand Prix and all of season 4. Well, technically all of season 4 was because Sensei was in the hospital when that was being green lit. And then the beginning of the Millennium World. I rather have Dars than Siegfried, even though the Dars was a mess of a filler, but the way... yeah, Nick. I know, honey. Not to mention, the Grand Prix arc also introduced us to a new studio that literally just started working on the episodes. That's why season 5, some episodes look off-model. Extremely off-model. And they're gonna be the last studio that we'll be introduced to. I remember 4Kids well, where Ultraman was part of it. I mean, David, I haven't seen the 4Kids version. Again, that's why we're here, and that's why what I'm doing almost every single Saturday. Watching 4Kids, because I've only seen the Japanese version gajillions of times. And yeah, that's it. That's it. Reading the manga, watching the Japanese version. So, my darlings, I guess this is the moment where we can start because I'll continue talking non-stop. But we are here to roast 4Kids. So, my darlings, for our little bingo card, the only thing that I have changed since this is a Jonochi episode, of course, I created this one, Jonochi is dumb, because of course, 4Kids are going to make Jonochi dumb for no freaking reason. And we finally added Yugi glazing, because of course, all the main cast is going to glaze Yugi like he's freaking Mr. Beast. So yeah, this is our new category, and it's probably going to stay here forever, just like Yugi's the villain one. But yes, my darlings, we are starting off, as always, 20 kids out of 20. 4 kids allergic to silence is literally a freebie that will also forever stay in the middle. So yeah, Yugi versus that Asian girl. Vivian Wong? I mean, she was cute. I don't know. Oh my god, guys, seriously, because now that you mentioned Vivian Wong, what's so interesting, because she literally was like, okay, so Autumn, duel me. And if I win the duel, you are going to become my beautiful sex slave. Because look at me, look at you, we are perfect duelists, and we, even though you are only 17 and I'm probably only 19 years old, we are definitely going to have a very, very, very good time. Have you seen my legs? Have you seen my legs? So yeah, no, I love Vivian Wong. She was amazing. Not sure about her 4 kids name. I don't know. 4 kids also did the Captain Falcon anime and then never released the full thing dubbed. Really, Nick? Oh my god. Julie, your favorite part of the stream. Of course, roasting 4 kids. I hope we get to see the 2 Dark Magicians. No, Troy, no. This is not the episode. No. The 2 Dark Magicians are going to be the next duel. That is going to be in 2 episodes, my darling. In 2 episodes. That's 2 Saturdays. 2 Saturdays. This is the Geology duel against Esparoba. Is it Vivian Wong? Okay, thank God. Oh my god. Okay, at least they kept the name. Bro, she needs to get out more. I mean, yeah. But seriously, she was so cool. And the gang, Autumn and her dueling on the freaking tables while the gang is just eating. And they're like, yeah, no, Autumn is gonna win. We're just here for the food, basically. It was so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. I guess we get to see the shiny Dark Magician in 2 episodes. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. I also used the other Dark Magician in my previous video, so we could have the original versus the 4 kids version. Because, of course, that's how this meme works. Okay, my darlings, I guess this is where we start. The court is officially in session for episode 58, done by Studio Sunshine, by the amazing, absolutely the best animator from that studio, Hiroyama Sensei. Oh, thank you so much for this episode. But my darlings, once again, before I hit the play button, please, if you haven't liked this video, and I hope that you did, please like this video. Haven't subscribed? Please still subscribe, my darlings. This is all to my future people who just found me. I love you all. Welcome to our beautiful Yu-Gi-Oh! Family. And as always, my darlings, if you want to start reading Yu-Gi-Oh! GCT before its public release, the QR code is literally right here. Just before, for those people who just joined, my darlings, another page has been released exactly 3 days ago. Vista, my darling, please do check it out if you haven't seen it. Nox is already speculating the hell out of it. But my darlings, I love you all so much. Cheers to all of you. Let's have another beautiful live stream. We're starting off with 20 out of 20. As normal, Cat. Yes, exactly. As normal. Okay, my darlings. So. Please, 4 kids, I beg you, do not ruin Jonichi in this one. Please do not ruin Jonichi in this one. Please. He has very good character motivations in this episode. Please. Okay, amen. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1, and click.
Whoa, there's a duel over there.
How does he do it?
Duel is coming through.
Rex Raptor, you never had a chance! I knew you were going to summon Serpent Night Dragon! That's why I had my mesmeric control card ready to send your dragon to dreamland.
That's impossible. How did you know what card I was going to play?
Why, that's simple. I'm psychic. Now finish him off, Jinzo! Attack with your psychic wave!
No! My dragon's demolished!
Your life points, too!
See that? Rex Raptor got creamed big time. It's because his opponent has ESP.
Wow, I didn't believe the rumors. Then he predicted all of my moves. Now I'm done.
I've got another prediction. You'll hand me your locator card and your rarest card.
Oh, promise you'll take good care of it?
Your Serpent Night Dragon doesn't deserve a slot in my deck, but I suppose it'll make a decent coaster for my drink.
No! No, 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 no. I thought this was a Little Karibo's joke. Oh my god, I thought that this was a Little Karibo's joke. Jesus Christ, this is actual line in the 4Kids version? Good god! Oh! Oh my god! Okay, okay. We are starting off extremely strong, my darlings. First off, we still have these piss yellow episodes. Why the hell 4Kids decided to throw on this piss filter? Jesus Christ, I know why, but also I do not approve of it. They could have actually, like they've done in the first season, just made the episodes a little bit more contrasty. Instead, we have this absolutely disgusting, horrible yellow piss filter. I know 4Kids doesn't like Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's literally taking piss all over it. That's first. Second, 4Kids jokes. Where is it? That joke right there. Oh my god. I swear, I thought this was Little Karibo. Because in his universe, it makes so much sense. But this is supposed to be the show that we're watching. And yeah, here it is. So no, absolutely not. Second, where is my annoying voices category? Yes, Esperoba's annoying ass fucking voice. How am I supposed to listen to this little child, this little 15-year-old child talking like the way that he's talking? I don't know. If it's a parody, it's funny. This is supposed to be a serious opponent with a serious dude who is also cheating. But yeah. Wow. This sucks. Going forward, if it came from Little Karibo, it was a 4Kid line. Thank you, Cat. Thank you. I'm so disappointed. I mean, Little Karibo made it, he freaking ran with that joke. And honestly, I was literally about to quote it because the moment I see this, when he's looking at the locator cards and just the regular cards, because Little Karibo would always use this particular frame. Oh my god. But yeah, no, he ran with it. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. I'm about to shout. I see, honey. Okay. Go enjoy your shower. Love you so much, Vista. Love you. Go enjoy your shower, honey. But yeah. So far, all of this absolutely sucks. I am not going to mention that they have completely also removed and censored all the text that is literally on screen. Like, let me just remove my little bingo card right here. We had a text here. We had a text right on the cap of Ryuzaki. So, yeah. Hey, Yumi! Yumi-chan! Hello! Welcome to the stream, my love. Welcome. Hope that you're enjoying it so far. But yeah, they've already removed so much text from all of these frames. Here, and the previous scenes before. So, I'm not going to take away a kid. Not yet. But if they're going to remove even more shit, this is where I'll be doing the, where is it? Random screen edit. Something like that. I call it something like, yeah, random screen edit. I call it like that. Yeah. So, my darlings, let's continue. Let's wrap up the scene, then jump to the Japanese version, of course, and then switch to the manga. I mean, yes, Kat, exactly, it is. At this point, removing all of the text, yeah. Even though it's English letters, yeah, we still need to remove it. So, if it's a huge screen edit, then I am removing it, kids. But at this point, it's just, it's standard. But yeah, so far we've lost exactly 3 kids. So, my beautiful little babies, go join your other brothers in Shadow Realm. You're welcome. Blame 4 kids.
Which of you commoners can I embarrass next?
I left my deck at home.
What?
Man, I can't duel because my duel disc's on the fritz.
Huh?
They all know my psychic rep. Huh? Except that guy. He looks clueless. You want a duel?
Take my advice and stay away from this freak. He's Esperoba. He duels using ESP.
You mean he's psycho?
No, psychic. He'll mind read the cards in your hand. He'll know what move you'll make before you do.
You gotta be kidding me.
Trust me, Wheeler. I know what I'm talking about.
He beat you using mind control. Are you sure about that?
He destroyed me.
Then let's get started.
Weren't you listening?
Sure, but I smoked you with Duelist Kingdom, and I dueled by my own rules. Rule number 1 in the Joey Wheeler rulebook is never back down from any challenge. Rule 2, always seek opponents with crazy dueling techniques. So I'll take on this cosmic clown, even though he's psycho.
Psychic, and he'll eat you alive.
Joey Wheeler. Aha! It's you! The runner-up in the Duelist Kingdom tournament! I'd be honored to try out my dueling skills against you!
Yeah, well, I guess my reputation precedes me.
Yeah, your reputation as a fool. I tried to warn you, Pea-Brain.
Okay. Also, this is stupid. This is stupid cross thing. That's stupid. Thank you, 4 kids, for also making sure that we know that this is a hospital and not any other random building. Even though previously, of course, we had something else written on it. Of course. Thank you, 4 kids. Oh my God, guys, that's first. That's first. Okay. I am not taking away a kid. But guys. 4 kids plot just immediately happened because what? Jonachi doesn't have his original motivation of becoming a true duelist and taking on the challenge. Whoever poses the challenge, he is willing to take it. He doesn't have this motivation whatsoever. He, in the 4 kids version, only has his stupid ass arrogance. Extreme arrogance. Not to mention, they purposely make Jonachi stupid. I am getting angry. 4 kids slip up when Jonachi asks him about ESP when in Duelist King. He doesn't mind what had ESP even... Yeah. Exactly, Daniel. Exactly. That's what I just said. They are purposely making Jonachi stupid for no good reason. This makes me mad. Jonachi is such a cool freaking character. Jonachi is literally Sensei's favorite character. Guys, if you've read his interviews, you know how fond Sensei was of Jonachi, okay? So for them to purposely freaking destroy him like this is just making me so fucking mad. But okay, for now, you stay right there. Please, do not make me mark you, okay? I just realized I continue with Jonachi saying that. Yep, Cat, exactly. But let's see how it is in the original version, because most of it is going to be actually, the dialogue is always going to be word for word with the manga. Speaking of which, guys, let us immediately grab our manga volume 18, right? Yeah, it's still volume 18, my darling. So let's grab our manga. We're going to jump into it very, very soon. But right now, Japanese version, while Jonochi still has his original motivation of what? Trying to become a true duelist. Let's go.
あ、やってるやってる。ちょっとごめんよ。
ダイナソー龍崎君、君の手札は僕の超能力で全てお見通しさ。しかも僕の再任のカードで君のモンスターは高い引きだ。
なんでや、なんでワイの手札が見通されてんねや。
もう終わりだ龍崎。サイコショッカーの攻撃、サイキック
ワイのモンスターが。
おい、あの龍崎が手も足も出なかったぜ。
やっぱりあいつの超能力は本物なんだ。そう、奴のライフポイントを全く削ることができんかった。乾杯や。
さあ龍崎、君のレアカードとパズルカードを渡してもらおうか。
ほら持ってけよ。
エビルナイトドラゴンか。まあまあのカードだが、僕のサイキックパワーデッキには使えないな。さあ次の挑戦者は誰だ。
俺は遠慮しとくよ。ああ、超能力で手札を読まれちゃかなわねえぜ。
君はどうだい。
あ、ジョノウチ、やめといた方が身のためやで。あいつはエスパーロバー、超能力を使うデュエリストや。超能力せや、超能力で奴にはこっちの戦略がお見通しなんや。そんな奴にかなうわけあらへん。本当にそう思うか。ああ、悪いことは言わへん。やめとけ。俺じゃあ奴に勝てねえ。本当にそう思うな。絶対に無理や。なら勝負するぜ。なんやと。俺は遊戯と誓ったんだ。真のデュエリストになるってな。真のデュエリストを目指すためのその1、どんな時でも敵に背を向けない。その2、自分より強そうな相手と戦う。超能力だかなんだか知らねえが、俺が勝負してやる。青がやめとけ、城之内。
城之内。ああ、君がデュエリストキングダムで準優勝したっていう。面白い。相手になってあげるよ。
俺も結構有名になっちまったもんだぜ。喜んどる場合ちゃうやろ。こいつほんまもんのアホやで。
And there we have the General Hospital instead of the giant ass Red Cross for no good reason. Oh my god. But guys, as you saw, so much text was removed in the 4Kids version because of course it was. But here we have what? Joji's motivation. What he wants to do, what he needs to do, what he needs to do to become a true duelist. He states that, and most importantly, he states about the promise that he made to Autumn, to Yugi, literally like 10 minutes ago. Yeah. And he's not backing away from a challenge. While others were like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. He has ASP. He can read my cards. He can read my mind. No. None of it. So this is honestly absolutely remarkable. We also see that Ryuzuki is actually a little bit concerned about Jonochi in this regard. This is also very interesting detail. That Ryuzuki, of all people, are like, yeah, no, I know that you're an idiot, but please don't duel him. I lost. You're definitely going to lose. Do not waste your breath or your puzzle card. So for Ryuzuki to actually show a little bit of concern, that's very human. Honestly, that is very human. I don't know. I actually love this moment. And we also see that Esperoba is extremely, absolutely arrogant. Ooh. I wonder why. I wonder why he's so arrogant. Why he's saying all those mean particular things about his opponents. And why he wants to crush these very strong opponents. But yes, my darlings, let us open our beautiful volume 18. So an interesting thing about this chapter is that this duel literally starts in the middle of Daya, thank you so much. 156 in the middle of chapter 156. Or no, not 156. 155. Never mind. It's about yeah, guys. It's 155. So, because we have stopped previously when Merrick and Autumn were talking about the God cards and overall Merrick introducing himself to Autumn, basically, because this is the first time that we see Merrick and Autumn interact one-on-one. After all, the Bandit Keep duel never actually happened in the manga. It was a filler, which I did not enjoy. But we literally, after the whole talk, we have this moment of Jonachi and Autumn making a promise that Autumn will duel Jonachi for his red eyes when he becomes a true duelist. So they go off on their merry way, and Jonachi wanders around the city until he spots the duel between Esperoba and Dinosaur Uzuki. And the duel plays out exactly like we've just seen. Literally, beat for beat. Except the monster was different, actually. He had a sort of Godzilla hippo-looking reptile thing. It wasn't a dragon, it was, guys, this reptile. So yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, the monster was different, but the tactic was exactly the same. And after this, everybody, after the duel finishes, he literally says that, yeah, no, basically, your card sucks, it's fine, but it's not good for my deck, who wants to duel me next? Nope. And Jonachi immediately is like, I'm gonna duel. Ryuzuki is like, no, don't do this shit. And the dialogue plays almost word for word. Except is that Esperoba actually doesn't recognize Jonachi. No, he does not. He doesn't recognize that he was runner-up in Duelist Kingdom. None of that. They just immediately start dueling. And this is where chapter 156 starts. So the encounter was a little bit brief, but Jonachi is absolutely determined to keep his promise to Yugi, to duel against an opponent who has an advantage, and never to back down from a fight. And honestly, that's another thing. This is Jonachi's, mostly it's his, like, whenever somebody posed a fight against Jonachi, it didn't matter if it was a duel. Most of it, during his, especially like his early teenage years, most of it was street fights, and Jonachi would participate in every single street fight. So for Jonachi to now solve everything through dueling, and he's still basically using the exact same principle. You challenge me, I'm gonna beat you. I am gonna beat you fair and square. No cheating. And even during street fighting, Jonachi never cheated. That's another little interesting detail about him. Even though he was always at a disadvantage. If we remember that chapter, I think it was in volume 4. I remember it was before the Def T arc. Yep. It was when Yugi was playing an arcade game and had the character of Bruce Lee. And this guy was also a very huge fan of Bruce Lee. So Yugi would beat him non-stop using Bruce Lee character. And what did this guy do? He decided to beat Yugi up. Because of course, you can't beat him in a game. Let's beat up a little child who looks like a middle schooler. And not only that, also take his little puzzle. Yugi kept losing that thing. Like in the early arcs, Yugi kept on losing his puzzle. But what's so interesting was that Jonachi literally had to fight this guy fair and square by holding a knife in his mouth. And how was he supposed to defeat this Bruce Lee wannabe? That was an interesting take. And of course, Jonachi did that. Jonachi 100% did that. He took a hit. And using a little soda can that he bought for Yugi and street smarts, this is how he was able to defeat him and punch him just one little punch. That's another thing. It took just one punch. And that guy was just on the ground. So yeah, Jonachi never backed down from a fight. It's not just a way for him to become a true duelist. This was also always his way. No matter the disadvantage, Jonachi always fought fair and square. Okay, my turn. So, let us continue with 4Kids and how absolutely stupid they are. I'm listening because I'm putting away stuff and I forgot how big his head. Yeah, Sensei liked drawing big heads in the early days. I don't know, guys. I love Sensei's style way too much. Way too much. There was so much influence in his style, especially in the early days. Okay, anyway. 4Kids, let's go.
Who's there?
Hey, it's just me. Oops, I mean Tristan.
Hey, you.
Oh, I brought you a little entertainment.
A yo-yo?
No, it's a laptop. I thought you might be going nuts up here. Check it out. The Kaiba Corporation is streaming the Battle City tournament live on the internet. I thought we'd watch Joey's next duel together.
Tristan, I can't.
Oops, I meant. I'll watch the duel and I'll provide you with the exciting play-by-play.
Thanks, Tristan. That'd be awesome. Joey will be so psyched that we're keeping tabs on him.
All right. One duel simulcast coming up. Uh-oh, I don't even know how to turn this thing on. Stay calm.
Has the duel started yet? It's day 2 of the tournament, and I still haven't seen Yugi.
What do you mean day 2?
Who should I duel next? I've got to choose my next opponent wisely.
Did you hear? Joey Wheeler's dueling some dude with ESP.
This I gotta see!
Come on.
That makes 2 of us.
Let's get the stakes.
That makes 3 of us, because every time Yugi starts talking in Autumn's head, I immediately get the freak the fuck out. I'm still not used to Yugi talking in Autumn's head. Good God. Okay. Fine. Okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's fine. Yugi's the villain. Also, it's not day 2. It's not day 2. This is the first day. It literally started. So we have a where's the random continuity error? Do I have it? Random. Oh, guys, let's go with random explanation. I'm not kidding. Let's go with random explanation from Anzu, because apparently she doesn't know how to count. She doesn't know what day 1 is. She cannot count to 1. She immediately, instead of saying 1, she says 2. Immediately. Instead of 1 plus 1, she says 2 plus 2 is 2. There you go. Okay. I still did not mark the monster sound effects because we just heard 2 monsters, but probably that's going to change very quickly. Very quickly. And, more importantly, why the hell Autumn is looking for somebody who he's gonna be dueling next? Why? Because Autumn specifically was looking for rare hunters. The only people that he wanted to duel were the ghouls, the rare hunters. That's it. Why, in the 4Kids version, he's randomly searching for an opponent, even though he could basically challenge absolutely anybody? Yeah, so I am getting pissed. Yugi is the villain. But for now, I'm being generous. One kid. For now. I love Yochi's sister. Don't we all love Shizuka? Shizuka is such a little honey boo-boo. We love Shizuka. But Shizuka doesn't appear in the manga. This is not... Honda doesn't go to the hospital. No, he's not there. Shizuka doesn't have her play-by-play the way that Honda has portrayed it. No. This was literally done by the studios to make the episode just a little bit longer, because otherwise this duel would have been done in one episode and we couldn't have that. So yeah, it needed to have this little filler inserted in. But let us watch the first turn with Jonochi, then we're going to switch to the Japanese version, so then we can switch to the manga, because, yeah, everything that we've just seen, that's not in the manga, so there is no point. Okay. Oh my god, but Jonochi is actually gonna fail, because in his first turn, he makes a mistake. Oh god, 4 kids are going to F it up. They're gonna make it more stupid than it's supposed to be. Okay, it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. You are good. Please, 4 kids.
Straight! I'm putting up my rare and powerful Jinzo card! But since I've already foreseen your defeat, I'll be taking your time, wizard!
We'll see!
What?
Let's duel! Yeah! Ready, Roba? Not too shabby, if I do say so myself.
Okay, I found the Battle City site. Now we'll search for Joey. And voila, here he is.
I could have done that.
Not a thank you?
Okay, let's see how Joey's doing so far. Whoa, what perfect timing. Yeah, they're about to start and it's Joey's turn.
Come on, Joey. You can do it.
For my first move, I'll place this card.
Celestial Force, I call upon you! Make me one with the psychic universe! Show Joey's thoughts to me, and every card in his pathetic hand! The extrasensory forces of the universe!
Why do we need a laugh? I'm so sorry, you are just a villain that we're never ever going to see. Why do you need to have a moo-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha moments right there? Are you trying to be intimidating with your very, very, very childish voice? It's fine. And also, all of that monologue that was just being said by Esperoba, this was the most stupidest thing I've freaking heard, because it's just random sentences that are supposed to be psychic. It's fine. I'm good. I've rested 2 weeks. I am okay. I am not getting mad. It's fine. First turn. Let's go.
First, flow through me. Your strategies are helpless against my all-knowing power.
What's this new age nitwit babbling about, Rex?
Nim.
Huh?
You are toast.
Well, here's another prediction, Esper. I'm gonna mop the floor with you. Go, guilty of the Dark Knight.
You'll have to think of a different move.
Joey messed up big.
I don't think Joey can do that.
What do you mean? Why can't I summon that monster? How'd you know? Did you see it in the stars?
No, dork. It's in the rule book.
Joey must have broken one of Kaiba's new rules.
How does
You
Honda
dueled
know this?
before, right?
He's psychic.
It wasn't ESP, bonehead. You played an illegal card.
I did?
Yes, Battle City's new rules say you can't summon a monster that powerful unless you sacrifice a lower-level monster first. Get with the program, Wheeler. And you a runner-up at Duelist Kingdom? Ha! What a joke!
All right, that's enough out of the peanut gallery, huh?
I predicted you were dumb, but who knew you were that much of a fool?
Watch yourself, you mind-reading freak show. I was just giving you a head start so I don't beat you too bad.
cosmic energies come to me. The celestial forces and the universal vibe of psychic truth tell me that the top card in your hand is the Swordsman of Landstar.
What? Huh? He's right. Could he really have psychic powers? No way, I've seen this trick before. This is a scam!
You're just jealous of my telepathic powers.
Huh?
My ability to tap into the cosmic universe is too complicated for your peanut-sized brain to comprehend, Joey Wheeler.
Now you're ticking me off.
Too bad. Now I'll summon Cyber Raider! And since you have no monsters on the field, I can directly attack your life points!
This isn't my day so far. I can't lose to this misfit.
What's the matter, Wheeler? Cyber Raider got you down? Or you ready for more?
Okay, thank God. Okay. I cannot believe that I'm doing this, but I am getting. Guys, this is just the beginning, but for me, Esperoba is absolutely ruined. Like, where is it? Characters ruined. Where? Yeah, there you go. Characters ruined. He is absolutely freaking destroyed. I am getting pissed because he's just saying some random psychic BSery that just doesn't make sense whatsoever. Guys, just think about this. Like for realsies. Just imagine you are here, you are serious about dueling, right? Right. Then your opponent goes all psycho on you. You know what's the first thing that you're going to do? You're just going to grab your deck and be like, okay, nice meeting you, go take your meds, goodbye. Seriously. I am supposed to be intimidated by Esperoba when he is saying random psychic, telepathic, cosmo gibberish? It's more distracting than intimidating. So, no. Esperoba is already ruined. Not to mention, because in the Japanese version, he's so goddamn arrogant, now they're trying to make him even more arrogant for no freaking reason. That he's just bad-mathing Jolochi left and right and center. I mean, he wasn't the original, duh, but not to this degree. And then Jolochi insulting him back, and I really hate that our main cast is just as insulting as the villains. What's the difference between them? We're just bullying each other, so yeah, no, I still fucking hate it, so here we are. A second, Honda... What? Okay, Honda knows something that Jolochi doesn't know. That's interesting. Also, guys, about Jolochi, that he summons a level 5 monster without thinking. As we remember in the manga version, when Jolochi dueled against the rare hunter, they were still dueling by the original rules, aka monsters did not require any sacrifices to be summoned, no matter the level, right? So technically, in the manga, this is the very first time that Jolochi is actually dueling by the Battle City rules. And guys, remember, these are Battle City rules. They are still not official rules at this point. They're just for Battle City. People outside of Battle City can still summon the monsters, any level, as much as they want, without the sacrifice, how it was done originally. Because originally, that's how Pegasus created them. So that's the Duelist Kingdom rules, that's the Def T rules. Yeah. So for Jolochi here to be confused, it does not make sense in the animated version, because when in the anime version, when he dueled against rare hunters, he remembered the rule about sacrifice summoning, right? And here, he doesn't remember the duel about sacrifice summoning. And it's the same error that is also in the Japanese version. So, because they have done goofed and made Jolochi remember about sacrifices in the rare hunter duel and not remember it in the Esperoba duel is yeah, it's a plot hole. Honestly, it's a huge plot hole, my darlings. Manga made sense. This is literally his very first duel right now. And of course he forgot. Anime version, not so much. So yeah, that's my little problems with this animated version. The anime version of this duel. Well, it's not just that. There's gonna be more. There's definitely gonna be more. But yes, my darlings, let us quickly jump to the Japanese version. See the Japanese version real quick. Let me just remove the 4Kids Bingo card. How it was done in the Japanese version, and then we'll jump into the manga version and see what's up. Which means, yes, the anime does have the continuity error, honey. Absolutely. It's a little problem. That's why this does not work. It doesn't work. It just both versions kind of made Jolochi stupid. Yeah. But it is what it is, guys. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do here. Anyway, Japanese version real quick, then manga version. Hey. Oh, okay, so sorry. I accidentally wrong button. So sorry. Let's go.
Hi.
ああ、俺、いや、ホンダだけど。
どうぞ。
へへ、ちょっといいもん持ってきたんだ。
いいもの？
ノートパソコンだよ。今、ナースセンターで借りてきた。ほら、これがあるとさ、ドミノ町のデュエル大会がインターネットで見られるんだ。静香ちゃん、兄貴のデュエル見たいかと思ってさ。
でも、私。
だからその、デュエルの様子を俺が実況してやろうと思ってよ。
お願いします、本田さん。私、お兄ちゃんのデュエル見たことないんです。
そっか。よし、じゃあ、ちょっと待っててくれ。
どうかしたんですか？
いけねえ、使い方聞いてくんの忘れてた。
Again, guys, this is taking place in 1997. So, as we remember, laptops in 1997 were, I don't know, like VR headsets, basically. It was so uncommon. A lot of people didn't know how to use it and actually getting a laptop. Okay, fine. Pasakon or personal computer. That's why in English, in Japanese, it's pasakon. But people had computers, right? They had their PC, but not laptops. So of course, for Honda to be like, wait, how do you use this thing? Yeah, 1997, my darlings. 1997. 30 years ago, almost. I know. It's like for somebody who always used the button phone to all of a sudden give a smartphone. Yeah. How do you use it? You know? That sort of thing. How do you turn it on? Where are the buttons? So, yeah. That's why this joke still works. Maybe it doesn't work for our generation anymore, but early 2000s, 100%. When Sense was writing the story, 1000%. But this was a Sensei's joke because, again, Honda never went to Shizuka's hospital. And also, Honda knows that she cannot see, right? So he explained his motivation. Instead of the English version of Honda being like, oh, right, you're blind. I am sorry. Let me, right now, immediately think of a solution. This Japanese original Honda is like, yeah, I did this on purpose. I'm here to tell you exactly what's going on so you can enjoy your brother dueling. So, actual motivation, English version, 4Kids version. Lack of motivation.
もう遊戯ったらどこに行っちゃったんだろう。
この町のどこかに神のカードを持ったレアハンターがいる。
おい、本当か？超能力使うデュエリストって行ってみようぜ。
うん、超能力。
待っててくれ、ユギ。必ず勝ってお前が待つ戦いの場所にたどり着いてみせるぜ。行くぜ。
俺のターン。おっし、なかなかいいカードが揃ってるじゃんか。
城之内と、あったあった。はい、繋がったわよ。
どうもすいません。どれどれ、頑張ってるか城之内。おお、映った映った。城之内ターン1、今始まったところだな。
それじゃまずはこのカードで
ピッピッピピピッ。宇宙のエネルギーを感じる。それらは僕の体に浸透し、やがて一つになる。この時間、この空間で僕がデュエルを制することは宇宙の法則となる。
宇宙の法則って何言ってんだこいつ。
ピッピッ。僕は勝つ。
ふざけやがって、この電波ビンビン野郎。行け魔導騎士ギルティア。
向こ
う。なんだモンスターが現れねえ。まさか超能力。
法則に従ったまでさ。
あ？不正召喚だって？何やってんだあいつ。
アホか城之内。何？
今のは超能力やないで。お前の出したカードや。いきなりレベル5のモンスターカードは出せへんねや。召喚するにはレベル4以下のモンスターの生贄が必要なんやで。お前この大会のルール知らへんのか？
しまった、生贄のことすっかり忘れてたぜ。
まったく無駄にターンを費やしたね。
ハンデつけてやったまでだ。けど超能力じゃなくてよかったぜ。
一つアドバイスをするなら、ピッピッ。そうね、君の手札の一番左のカード、ランドスターの剣士あたりを場に出すのがいいと思うが。
手札をズバリと当てやがった。
テレパシーさ。
テレパシー？
僕は万物を取り巻く宇宙と絶えず心を一つにしている。君と僕が同じ空間を共有している限り、あらゆる情報を読み取ることができるのさ。
そんなバカな。
僕のターン。サイバーレーダー召喚。プレイヤーに直接攻撃。サイバーラッ
ク。また思い出しちゃったぜ。バトルシティルールじゃフィールドにモンスターがいないときはプレイヤーを直接攻撃できるんだったな。
ターン終了。
And there you go, my darlings. Hey, Vista honey, welcome back, welcome back. But guys, as you can see, Esperoba wasn't saying some absolute cosmo psychic, I call it the forces of all the holy and Milky Way star-ish nonsense. He wasn't saying any of that. He just said, I will predict that you are going to lose to me. There you go. Jodachi, as we saw, because in the manga this was his very first duel under the Battle City rules, yeah, he made an illegal summon, basically. So that's why his monster didn't appear, and it's actually funny because, as we know, Jodachi is so afraid of the occult. He is afraid of zombies, he's afraid of the undead, he's afraid of anybody who could be psychic or telepathic. That is his fears. As we know from the Defty arc. Even the Shoddy arc, actually, guys. Jodachi was terrified of the mummy, okay? When he was shown the mummy, he was just like, ah, my god, don't keep that thing away from me. It was honestly, it was hilarious. It's really funny. Jodachi is such a brave guy, and he's afraid of the dead, basically. It's really funny. So that's why we have this little moment of Jonachi being like, oh my god, thank god it's not ESP. It's not something paranormal. Jesus. But yeah, he's cheating. I don't care. It's not ESP. It's fine. I don't know. I love this character. Characteristic about Jonachi. But yeah. So that's second. And as we saw, the reason why Esperoba mentioned the Swordsman of Landstar was literally because to show Jonachi that that's his next best move to do. And if he's not going to do it, yeah, no, he's just going to lose, basically. So, there you go. It wasn't just because, ooh, I can see the scar in your hand, so be terrified of my very, very, very important cosmic Milky Way starish powers. I am one with Sailor Moon. She is whispering in my ear. But yeah, my darling, so in the original, as we saw, that's the reason why he pointed at Swordsman of Landstar. And Jonachi wasn't crying and screaming, oh my god, this is all a scam, you are a fraud. Jonachi at this point still hasn't figured it out, so why give him this this line in the 4Kids version? No fucking idea. But yeah. So, beep, beep, beep. Esperoba connecting to the universe. But another thing, 4Kids also mentioned that Esperoba knows about the time wizard that Jonachi has. And we never saw this in the animated version. In the manga version, my darlings, in order to qualify for the duel, you actually need to show your locator card and your rarest card. That's what you need. So, that's why Esperoba knows about the time wizard in the duel. And Jonachi is once again remembering the promise that he made to Yugi, and that's why he is dueling, and the duel starts. But yeah, Jonachi makes the exact same mistake as we see right here. Esperoba is connecting to the universe and is predicting that Jonachi is going to lose. That is his destiny. And that's the concept. Because Esperoba is playing with the fact, this is your future, this is your destiny, the future that you want where you're going to duel Autumn will never ever happen because that's not your destiny. I can see it. This is why this duel is so important. Esperoba is not just some random guy. Esperoba is literally the representation of what will happen if Jonachi loses right here, right now. What Esperoba is saying could be Jonachi's future if he loses. If he believes in the future that Esperoba, the cheater, is saying. That's why this duel is so important. 4Kids, you already effed up. So, Jonachi makes his play, the same exact monster, and he makes an illegal summon. And actually, in the manga version, this is how it's represented, and it is beautiful. The card is fading away. Jonachi is surprised. He thinks it's ESP, and Ryuzuki is explaining to him that no, you need to sacrifice monsters. You need to tribute summon monsters to actually get a higher level monster. And Esperoba is predicting that he should use the Swordsman of Landstar, summons his little monster, and attacks Jonachi directly. And Jonachi's like, oh yeah, right, this is what I need. If I don't have any monsters in the field, I could get attacked directly. Because again, this is Jonachi in this moment is learning about Battle City rules that he briefly read and completely forgot. But yeah, so Jonachi is, the next thing that he's doing, he is drawing a card. And this card is actually going to reveal a huge deal about Esperoba. But that's going to be in just a little bit. So, my darlings, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 4Kids dialogue because The whole Esperoba shtick is getting on my nerves. Because Jonochi has no motivation. We already did the plot thing. Jonochi has no motivation. Whatever Jonochi will be saying in his dialogue, it will not make sense story-wise. So, I am taking away a kid for that whole scene and putting it as 4 kids dialogue. Okay, so this is where we can continue, and I cannot wait to talk about Hirayama-sensei's style in just a bit, my darlings, in just a bit. We need a particular frame where Autumn is standing looking pretty. Literally.
What's going on? Joey's getting whipped by this guy. If he loses this duel, he's out of the tournament.
How's he doing? You're supposed to be giving me the play-by-play, remember? Is something wrong?
No. It's all good. It's just that this duel has been so totally one-sided, it's a snooze.
Ah, so that means my brother is winning, right?
Sure. Come on, he was the runner-up at Duelist Kingdom, and this time he's going straight to the top.
Thanks, Tristan.
Don't make me a liar, Joey.
I
You are a liar.
predicted you're finished!
You wish, Roba.
Hang in there, Joey. I know you can beat this guy on your own. I have a feeling this so-called psychic duelist isn't all he claims to be.
Let's tell Esper what else this guy's got. I'm pretty sure that I see graceful dice under his swordsman.
Okay, big brother. Graceful dice is under his swordsman.
It looks like he is a fake.
Okay, guys, I am so sorry, but I'm done. I'm done with Yugi talking in Autumn's head. Yugi's the villain. Goodbye. Just no. Just no. No. Yugi's explaining and coming up with the plot. No. Done.
I predict you're ready to quit!
Yeah? Well, guess again, Roba. This duel's not over. And I know you're up to something.
Hold on. He just drew another graceful dice.
Okay, bro, now listen up. Your opponent just picked up another graceful dice. Tapping in.
Not this stuff again.
You just drew yet another graceful dice card, am I right, Wheeler?
Huh?
That guy's about to lose his mind.
This little scheme may have gotten them this far in the tournament, but I know Joey will defeat these cheats.
Don't feel bad. No one expects you to keep up with my unique telepathic dueling powers. I foresee that your Battle City days are over, and that your rarest card will be sitting in my deck soon. It's all in the stars, Wheeler.
Old Blue Hair's definitely up to something. He said he knew I picked up a second graceful dice cut from the deck, and he was almost right. But not quite. I think it's time for me to play some mind games of my own with this cheat. It's my turn!
And they basically spoiled the whole thing. Thank you, 4Kids. You've immediately spoiled the whole thing. That Jonochi figured everything out, and that's the play that he was going to do. Wow, this is just garbage. This is just garbage. Wow, 4Kids. Amazing. Making a powerful scene feel meh. That's just a no. That's a huge no. I am honestly getting pissed. We were supposed to see how Jonochi, once he figured out what was going on, he made this play on purpose to fool and to bring out this knowledge to life. Here we literally had Jonochi explain everything in his own head for the little children that are watching who are not catching up, and then be shown exactly what Jonochi has already figured out, even though he said it like 5 times already. So, no. This whole scene immediately feels meh. This actually shows that Jonochi is stupid. I'm still not in my screaming mode. I am doing so well today, guys. I am doing so well. We're halfway through the episode and I haven't screamed once. Woo! I'ma jinx it. Guys, I swear to God, I'm gonna jinx it. Forkin spoiling the plot needs to be a space. Actually, yeah, guys, I agree with you. Forkins, yeah. Maybe I'll just remove editing out the cleavage or something because we haven't seen that one in a while. So maybe, yeah. Oh, Troy, what have you realized, honey? Go ahead. ESP Espa Spy Pack. Damn, that's hilarious, honey. That's hilarious. Okay, guys, let's finish watching Jolochi's turn. Then we're going to switch to the Japanese version. And then we're going to discuss it in the manga version, which is so goddamn good.
I summon Swordsman of Landstar! And now, I'll place 2 cards face down and end my turn.
I'm guessing he placed both Graceful Dice cards face down. How predictable. Graceful Dice allows Wheeler to roll 1 die to boost the power of one of his monsters. Its attack points are then multiplied by the number rolled. Let me guess. You're planning to activate both of your Graceful Dice cards as soon as my Cyberator attacks. And multiply your Swordsman of Landstar's attack points. Am I warm?
You're burning up. But you'll be even more steamed when I prove what a fraud you really are.
It's a great plan, except that it won't work. The new rules say you can only play 1 Graceful Dice card at a time. That's right, Wheeler. Looks like my power psyched you out again. It's my move. I'll sacrifice Cyberator and summon the Fiend Mega Cyber.
No. I'm done. I held as much as I could, but no. I am done with monster sound effects. Why? When they were thinking about voice acting these monster sound effects, they thought about random animals that are supposed to be everything but that is being shown to us. I swear to God, guys, this is Pokemon. Do monsters are Pokemon because they're making sounds like freaking cats and crows and freaking peacocks. Okay. If you didn't win the Time Wizards and say, oh, I pretend that this, so... I mean, yeah, Troy, but at the same time, you wouldn't be doing that, honey. Honestly. Actually, I think that we're getting enough space for 2 bingo cards. Actually, yeah, that's true. Maybe I should be substituting between the 2. Today, we're doing bingo card number 2, and today we're doing bingo card number 1. What sound effect is gonna be checked off next? Yep, they were ready. If you get a bingo, I have to drink my whole drink in one go. Troy, honey, do not get hammered, okay? Do not get hammered. You need to live. It's only Saturday. But yeah, guys, let's finish watching Esperopa's turn. Because then Jolochi is gonna be talking. Actually, Pokemon in the anime say their names, so probably closer to the games. Really? Oh my God. I mean, they kind of do, yeah. I don't know how it was in the English version, but in the Japanese, they did. So, But again, they're making random noises. The dual monsters are making random noises. Fuck my drink, I have one. Okay, Troy, honey. But seriously, drink safely, okay? Drink safely. Do not go overboard, okay?
I'm ready for you. Reveal magic card. Graceful Dice.
This angel sounded like a little goat. Or like a, I don't know, a mule.
Fiend Mega Cyber's attack strength is 2200, more than 4 times the strength of my monsters. But if the die comes up 5 or higher, I'll win!
Huh, talk about a long shot. He'll never get it.
Come on, 5 or 6!
Ah, only a 3. That makes your monster's attack strength a measly 1,500 points. Which means my monster won't even break a sweat. Fiend Mega Cyber, bring him down!
Hey, slow down, Roba. You forget my other face-down card?
What did I just get through telling you, Wheeler? You can only use 1 graceful dice card per turn!
Who said it was a graceful dice?
Huh? A skull dice trap card! Is this some kind of trick? Don't cheat me!
What? Skull dice reduces your monster's attack strength depending on the roll of the die. The higher the number, the more your monster's points are reduced.
No!
And now that your monster's basically a wimp, swordsman, attack! Looks like your psychic friends dropped the ball. I only had 1 graceful dice card. You've been getting some bum information, and now I know why. Because of how I held my cards, you knew I had 2 dice cards, but you couldn't tell which ones. Which means your ESP game was just a con. You couldn't see my cards at all. But I'll bet you got friends in high places who can, you snake in the grass.
You cheat!
Uh-oh, busted.
Nice work, Joey. Now you're in control.
Violation! Run! Freeze! Gotcha! Your brother will never duel in this town again.
We've learned our lesson. Please, you gotta give him another chance.
As the Battle City Tournament Commissioner, it's my sworn duty to bust cheaters. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't cancel this duel.
You just can't.
Show some mercy, Commish. Our brother isn't doing this for the dueling glory. He's doing it for us.
Huh?
We're carnival folk, or at least we used to be.
Carnival
Since we left
folk?
the show, he's kept the bullies off our backs.
Your big brother protects you from bullies? That reminds me of when I was a little kid.
Oh, does the baby need a diaper?
Yeah. Why don't you guys try picking on me?
See, every day after school, the big kids would gang up on us.
But even bullies respect a good duelist like our brother. As long as he wins, they leave us alone. We're just trying to make sure he does.
It's Yugi! He must have seen everything. It's still cheating! If I let you guys off the hook, what's to stop you from pulling this stunt again?
I'm begging. Let my brother duel or we're toast after school.
Just give him a chance to go legit. Espa may be a bogus psychic, but he's a great duelist!
They seem sincere. I bet Yugi'd give him a second chance.
What? What do you say?
Come on, have a heart.
This is your last chance. If he cheats again, then it's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
Thanks, Commish.
Big brother stories get me every time.
And thank God we actually reached a point of silence. You know, he has a point. What's to stop them from doing it again? Yeah? Guys, you know what this means, right? Yugi glazing immediately. I am sick and tired of other people literally glazing Yugi. Just no. Just no. It also doesn't make sense if Yugi wanted to stop them, that he would have done it. And for Mokoba to look like, oh, he's not doing anything, guess I'm not gonna be doing anything either. No. No. Just no. A second, for a very stupid line that was done by Esparoba, I am also doing this for kids' logic. Why? Because how would Jodachi cheat if he already placed the 2 dice cards in the slots for traps and spell cards? The hologram would appear as the cards that are being in those slots, right? So technically, there was no freaking way that Jodachi would have cheated because the hologram portrayed exactly what he played. So honestly, that was stupid. That was absolutely stupid by Esperoba. So there we go, 4Kids logic. And third, because I am getting sick and tired, is talking without a goddamn breather. This whole scene that was supposed to be finishing right after Jodachi exposing Esperoba, even though he already exposed Esperoba in his head, in the dialogue, and in his play, and even more after that, and everybody's reaction was, I guess he was a cheater. Yeah. That whole scene that immediately transitioned into the Roba brothers talking non-stop, and then Mokuba talking non-stop, and Autumn was the only one who didn't say a freaking line, thank God. But yeah. Actually, no, he did. Before Mokuba appears, he said a little line. But that was just non-stop, and I am just, no, I'm done. My head hurts, too much dialogue, just, no. Okay. Thank God. So, let us quickly transition to the beautiful Japanese version real quick. I'm surprised that we still haven't hit bingo just yet. Just yet. There's actually going to be one more little thing that I want to discuss. Once we'll get to it, you guys are going to see what I mean. And then another thing is going to be checked right here. To be honest, if they did not take a break from talking for the air ISO, one of them would have been Izuku. But guys, again, because I don't know why this is a problem, but for some reason, the executives, the people who are the higher-ups who decided that if there isn't talking for at least 1 second, like, no. If there is a break for at least 1 second, that the child is going to click off immediately. Oh, a second break clicks off. You know? So basically, what they're doing with dialogue is exactly what Mr. Beast is doing with his videos. It's just editing upon editing. Here, it's just dialogue upon dialogue upon dialogue upon dialogue, because apparently kids' attention span is less than a goldfish. So what do we need to do to make sure that the kid is never going to click off? It's just talk and 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 over explain, because kids are apparently stupid, and kids are not stupid, okay? We've been children. Just, I don't know, let's think about, Samurai Jack or Teen Titans, if we think about what kids are supposed to be watching, right? During the early 2000s. Both series had their moments of silence, both series had their jokes, and both series had action. We did not need non-stop dialogue and over 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 explaining. None of that. But apparently, executives of 4Kids said that no. Make sure that the kid doesn't click off the channel. No. Or if it wasn't 4Kids who originally thought about it, maybe it was what the channel wanted, like the WB. You know? What WB wanted. For example, like, just make this non-stop. I don't know, guys. I don't know who gave the order, but here we are, and that's why all of this sucks. Oh yeah, Marlene, the Teen Titans Go is not a thing. It doesn't exist. For me, it doesn't exist. Teen Titans ended once the series ended with season 5, and then, of course, the movie. Trouble in Tokyo. But that's it. Everything after that, it doesn't exist. I erased it from my memory. Just yet, knock on wood. I blame Slamford, the non-stop talking executive producer. Oh my god, Daniel, no! Oh my god. But yeah, my darlings. So, let us jump into the Japanese version real quick. Discuss the scene in the manga. And my darlings, once again, just a little reminder. Honda and Shizuka never had this conversation in the manga, so we won't be talking about that.
だよ、一方的にやられちまってるじゃねえか。どうしたんだ、城之内。
本田さん。さっきから黙ったままだけど、お兄ちゃんどうかしたんですか？
いや、そうじゃなくてさ、相手が全然歯が立たねえから拍子抜けしちまって。じゃあ、お兄
ちゃんが勝ってるんですか？
もう、そりゃもう、強えのなんのって少しは手加減してやれよって感じだぜ。
よかった。
頼むぜ、城之内。俺を嘘つきにさせないでくれよ。
超能力っていうからグールズのレアハンターかと思い来てみたが。
ランドスターの剣士の下にサイコロのカードが見えるぞ。おっきいあんちゃん、天使のサイコロが見えるって。
どうやら違ったようだな。
After we had this beautiful commercial break, so the reason why Autumn is here, he explained. Because if it's like its power, then that means that maybe it's Merrick. That could be Merrick or one of the Merrick goons, right? Right. But it's not. And yet, Autumn is not doing anything. He knows that Jonochi will beat, you know, this guy. He doesn't need to give advantage to Jonochi. Just like it was shown in the previous duels that Autumn did not need to know how or what kind of deck the Rare Hunter was using. So what Autumn is going to do, he's just going to watch. Actually, now that I think of it, why didn't Mokuba stop the duel since Jonochi wasn't supposed to be in the tournament? Because Mokuba never actually stopped the duel. As so guys, another spoiler from the manga. The whole encounter, whole Autumn standing on the rooftop and seeing the little brothers of Esperoba on the roof, and then Mokuba trying to stop the duel, that's not a thing in the manga. That never happened. Autumn just went on his merry way to try to find the next rare hunter. And the next rare hunter he's going to find is Pandora. And that's it. So yeah. For Autumn to just be watching Jonochi duel like that, yeah, no, that's not a thing. No. It's just the anime trying to add more minutes because the episode would have been too short. Why did Fork take it away from us and give us something really dumb? I really like the will to take a break. I know it's anime only, but I'm still asking that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if Mokuba sees that Jonochi is dueling and technically Jonochi wasn't supposed to be dueling in the first place, that also creates a plot hole. But then again, Mokuba at this point is also friends of the whole gang, basically. So even though Kaiba, well, Seto, doesn't like Jonochi whatsoever, Mokuba is not going to stop Jonochi from dueling. Because they're friends. Mokuba, at this point, he's already considering the gang his friends. Maybe not in the best of friends terms, but yeah, no, he will allow it. He will allow it. The only thing that he won't allow is for Esperoba to be cheating the way that he's cheating. That's all. But Troy, to answer also your questions, why did 4Kids make it so dumb? Because originally the series was supposed to be for teens. This is a series for teens, you know? Like 14 and up. And because Sensei literally had death and blood and horror and gore and more death and manipulation and specific villains that use this or that method. So yeah, this was aimed for teens. 4Kids wanted to make it for 6+ because the kids that are 6+ will buy all the merch, all the cards, and never, ever, ever click off the goddamn channel. So to keep them entertained, that's why we have the stupid dog, we have the stupid kid nonsense. And yeah, all of the above. All of the above that we keep on discussing every single episode at this point. So basically, friends in high places, pretty much cat. My only guess is that Seta would rather see how Jonochi duels than be a party pooper and tell him that he's no longer alive. Vista, once we get to Kaiba discovering that Jonochi is in his tournament, this is, my darling, this is where he will show and reveal what he actually thinks about Jonochi participating in his duel. I have a new rule now. Every time I hear that dumb sound from a kid wanting a break, I'll take a shot because... Okay, Troy Honey, okay. Like I said, drink safely and grab some chips so you can snack on them, okay? Also, my darlings, a little Russian hack. For example, guys, if you're drinking a little bit too much, this is what we Russians do. We usually eat something very, very either sour or marinated, or something sweet, like a cake. So, for example, if you feel hungover the next day, instead of just, I don't know, drinking pills or something like that, just eat a slice of cake, because the sugar absorbs alcohol. So that's what we do in Mother Russia. Also, guys, before you go to bed, if you drank too much, before you go to bed, drink some painkillers and then go to bed. The next day, your head is not gonna hurt. Another life hack. Just once again proves that Russian people drink too much. Yes, we do. We have high alcohol tolerance, so... I thought you already knew it was like, no, Vista, he doesn't. No, he does not. I'm pretty sure the kids are trying to make me dumb. Maybe Troy, maybe they are. Anyways, let's continue with the Japanese version.
早えとこモンスターを召喚しねえとまた直接攻撃を食らっちまう。
また天使のサイコロカードだ。おっきいやんちゃん聞こえますか？相手は2枚目の天使のサイコロを引いたよ。
更新ピピピ。
また始めやがった。
ピッピッピピピッ。君は今2枚目の天使のサイコロを引いたね。
あいつ引いたカードを当てられてびっくりしてるぞ。
城之内くんが真のデュエリストなら必ずこのトリックに気づくはず。
驚いた？僕のテレパシー能力は宇宙から与えられたものなのさ。さあ君のターンだ。バニーカードを出しな。
超能力だかなんだか知らねえが俺の手札が読まれてるってことだけは確かだぜ。こんな超能力野郎とどう戦えばいいってんだよ。待てよ、そういやあいつ2枚目の天使のサイコロって言ったな。そうか、もしかしたら俺のターンだ。行くぜランドスターの剣士。さらに2枚の伏せカードを出してターン終了だ。
天使のサイコロを2枚とも場に伏せたのか。天使のサイコロは攻撃力500以下のモンスターを対象にサイコロを振り、出た目の数だけ攻撃力を倍増させるカード。なるほど、読めたよ城之内くん。僕のモンスターが攻撃する瞬間に効力を発動させ、 サイコロの数だけランドスターの攻撃力を上げて返り討ちにするつもりだな。
さあな、見てろ、今お前の超能力を暴いてやるぜ。
だが2枚出しても意味はないよ。天使のサイコロはワンターンに1枚しか使えないからね。やっぱり君は一からルールを勉強し直した方がいいよ。僕のターン、サイバーレーダーを生贄にして魔導をギガサイバー召喚。
今だ、魔法カード発動、天使のサイコロ。敵のモンスターの攻撃力は2200、俺のモンスターの攻撃力は500。サイコロの目が5以上なら勝てる。
ふん、運任せで勝てるほどデュエルは甘くない。
頼む。
残念でした。君のモンスターの攻撃力は1500止まり。よって僕のモンスターの敵ではない。いけ、ギガサイバーの攻撃。
へへ、かかったな。もう一枚の伏せカードオープン。
おい、僕の話を聞いてなかったのか。天使のサイコロはワンターンに1枚しか。
誰が天使のサイコロって言ったよ。
魔法カード、悪魔のサイコロ。そんなはずは。
悪魔のサイコロの目によっててめえのモンスターの攻撃力が落ちるぜ。
まずい。
And here we are. Guys, did I tell you that I'm going to take away another child once we'll get to a specific moment? Because if we go back to the 4Kids version, where is it? Well, we have a long way to go back to, yeah. Because they kept on talking like idiots. So, where? Just, guys, 2 seconds. Let's go like this. Because I don't want to listen to the dialogue again. No, thank you. And, yep, there we go. Look at this beautiful censoring right there. So, my darlings, what does this mean? This means that we have a monster edit our censors. There we fucking go. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Oh, guys, we also hit a Yamino game. Guys, Yamino game. Woo! Wait, since Skull Dice is a trap in the 4Kids version, that the bros would have known it was a different card. They would have, but they didn't. Because apparently 4Kids, instead of making something that's supposed to make sense, they do not. Because of course. Yeah, we stopped somewhere here. I don't know. So yeah, guys, our first bingo. Congratulations. 2 hours into the live stream, and we hit our first bingo. Yamino game. Well done, my darlings. Well done. But that's not all. That's not all. We're gonna get to it.
お前は天使のサイコロが2枚あると思ったようだが、もう1枚は悪魔のサイコロだったんだよ。お前がなぜ天使と悪魔を間違えたのか。それは2枚が重なり合っていて、1枚はサイコロの絵しか見えなかったからだ。つまりお前が俺の手札を読めるのは超能力でもなんでもねえ。誰かが俺の手札を除いてお前に教えてたんだ。
なんやで？
やべ、バレた？
やはり気づいたか、城之内くん。
警告！逃げろ！そう簡単に逃がすかって。ごめんよ。もうしないから許してよ。バ バトルシティ運営委員長として見過ごすわけにはいかないぜ。不正のあったデュエルは即刻中止するぜ。え、中止？それはやめてよ。おっきいあんちゃんは僕たちのために戦ってくれてるんだ。あんちゃんがインチキまでして勝とうとしたのは僕たちをいじめっ子から守るためなんだよ。いじめっ子から守るため？あんちゃんがデュエルに勝ち続けるようになってからみんな僕たちをいじめなくなったんだ。だからあんちゃんは遊戯？不正は不正だ。大会委員長として不正が見つかったデュエルは認められないぜ。お願い、おっきいあんちゃんにデュエルさせてあげて。
おっきいあんちゃん強いもん。本当はこんなインチキしなくたって勝てるんだもん。
遊戯、お願いだよ。デュエルは続けさせてあげて。これっきりだぜ。またインチキしたら今度こそ許さないからな。ありがとう。やったー。どうも兄弟の話には弱いぜ。
Well, my darlings, we don't need over-explanation. We don't need literally explaining detail by detail by detail by detail, dissecting every single thing so that a month old would understand what's going on. Oh, Carl, did I wake you up, my bud? Guys, I woke up my dog again. I'm so sorry. But yeah. This is just so straightforward without unnecessary sentences, unnecessary dialogue. It's just perfect. Again, this whole scene was done by the studio. None of it was in the manga. But it speaks so well and to the point of Mokuba's values at this point, of what him and Seto have gone through. And if Mokuba was actually there, we actually believe that Mokuba would allow this duel, because he knows what it's like to be bullied and why, when your big brother is protecting you, what you need to do, you know? So yeah, I don't know. I like this scene that it was added in. Again, it was added in for the runtime. But hey Garrett, my darling! Mwah! Welcome to the stream, honey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Guys, I'm going to read your comments in just a bit, just to let me finish my thoughts. Why I really like the scene that it was added. Again, yes, it was for the runtime, obviously. But it also gave us this view to Mokuba and his values. Technically, his friendship with Jonichi and the gang. And even for Autumn to be like, I am not going to interfere. Just like I asked Jonichi not to interfere during my duel with the Rare Hunters. I know that Jonichi is going to win, obviously. Because he is a true duelist. He'll figure this out on his own. Because that's what's right. And even for for Autumn to be like, yeah, Mokuba, you want to cancel the duel? That's your decision. Even he didn't say anything to him. Nothing. And Mokuba just also took all the situation to heart and be like, okay, I'll allow this. This can continue. With one condition. So honestly, I really, really, really like this scene. That it was added in. Not that it was in the manga, but if it were, technically this is how it would actually play out. I honestly believe that it would be exactly how it would be played out. But yeah. Okay, my darlings, let me see your comments real quick. Oh, I see, Troy. That's good. That's good. Don't drink too much, okay? Wait, the backstory did not have anything to say that. Yup. Whatever happened to Senator Mokuba's real parents? We don't know. We know that they were already in the orphanage. They died. It was either... It was some sort of accident, and they died, and none of the relatives wanted them. So that's why they ended up in the orphanage. That's all we know about them. How did they die? No idea. We can assume that it was an accident, but that's about it. Oh, I see, Troy, I see. Take care of yourself. Do not do anything stupid. Do not do anything that I wouldn't do, okay? But my darlings, overall, I also want to do one more thing. This whole episode has been so goddamn censored that we had so much sex removal to a point that where the Esperoba brothers were in the background, that whole background has been removed. So, you know what? I am getting done by it. I'm just going to do a random screen edit because... No. The whole episode at this point, the whole episode has been censored. Because, after all, they are in the city, right? So they removed all the names of the places, and even the posters. And that censoring, especially when Mokuba was chasing them and trying to catch up to them. Yeah, just no. At this point, I am done. So we're taking away another kid for that. But before we continue doing the 4Kids version, watching the 4Kids version, let us quickly go back to manga. So, Jonachi did draw graceful dice, right? Right. Esperoba, exactly like it was in the animated version, he says that you drew another one. And Jonachi is like, oh my god, he knows that I drew a wait a second. Wait a second. And this is where he figures it out, because he knows what the cards that he drew. He knows that it's the demon dice and the angel dice. So he comes up with this plan. He summons the Swordsman of Landstar, plays 2 face-down cards, and whabam! Plays exactly word for word, play by play. As we saw, Esperoba summons this monster, yada yada yada. Jonachi activates the angel dice. It lands on a 3. That's not enough, but Jonachi has another plan. And this is where he activates the demon's dice. And voila! And basically he reveals that, yeah, no, somebody is telling you what is in my head. Otherwise, you would have known. And this is where the chapter ends. So we're jumping immediately into chapter 157. The scene with the Esper brothers is extremely quick. They're like, okay, yeah, he figured it out. I guess we don't need to do this anymore. Our brother will take it from here. We don't need to tell the cards anymore. Thank goodness. And that's it. Yeah. But what's so interesting about Esperoba's reaction to Jonachi is that, why do you keep fighting? Why are you doing this? And Jonachi's response is, because I believe in my future. I believe that I am going to duel my best friend once I'll become the true duelist, once I'll become the better version of myself. That is what I want to believe, and I will go there. And again, this is such great characteristic of Jonachi. Guys, because just think about it. Just think about it. We've all had very horrible, absolutely tough experiences in our lives, right? And at one point, we decide that the past doesn't define us and that we want to become better. And we want to prove it to our friends and to ourselves. And this is Jodachi right here. That's what he wants to do. So it doesn't matter if his opponent is cheating or not. It doesn't matter. He wants to do this for himself, for his friends, for his future that he believes in. And as we mentioned, Esperoba is representing the opposite of that future. Because Esperoba is saying that, yeah, your future, your destiny is to lose to me now. The future that you want, that you are striving for, it will never happen. It sucks. It doesn't exist. Only my version, my future. You know, guys, it's like when your friends or your enemies or bullies are telling you, you will never achieve anything. You will never become better. You will stay in this exact same level, just like me. That's your future, because that's what I say. That they're projecting onto you. And Jodachi's like, no. No. And that is extremely, that is strength. That is absolutely strength. To not give in to the pressure and not repeat the words of your bullies or your parents or so-called friends that want to drag you down. You know? That's strength. But yeah, guys, I went all philosophical there, but you guys see what I mean when Sensei knew exactly what he was doing. And in this duel, that's the whole premise of this duel, guys. That is the whole premise. Again, because Sensei was... He was already extremely mature to write such a story. Yeah, sure, the premise is a card game. Fine. But the meaning behind it, it's not just, I want to become better for the sake of being better. No. It's not. It's much more than that. And that's Sensei, guys. That is Sensei, and that is his philosophy. Which is why I say that this man was absolutely a genius, and this is way much more than just a children's card game. Okay, guys, let me read your comments real quick, and then we're going to jump into the Forkins version. I can't help but do it. I see, Trey. It's okay, honey. Plus, everyone know that every main character in Yu-Gi-Oh! Plays one. Yep, they do. Or rare, too, yep. Kaiba is Kaiba. He can play 3 Blue Eyes White Dragon. Yes, he can. Okay, you just described Waka being of its story. I mean... Guys, again, Boku no Hero Academia came out years later, right? And the author, I don't remember his last name, guys. I am so fucking sorry. I suck at this. But again, he was very young. He was also in his early 20s, right? The creator of MHA. And, of course, he can be inspired by other creations. Just like Sensei was inspired. When Sensei was writing Yu-Gi-Oh! There are so many stories that he read that inspired him to create this. Okay, guys? There's no shame in that whatsoever. So, maybe the creator of MHA also read Yu-Gi-Oh! Or also read other stories that inspired him. So... it's not something that could be like, oh my god, it's not original. No, that's not about that. You can take a concept, a trope that was already being done, and make it yours and do this in a fun, amazing way. Which is why we still have stories that were created back in ancient Greece, in ancient Egypt, in Rome, in China, okay? And we still tell these stories, but they all come in different packages. In their own original stories, even though the concepts are still the same, so it's okay. Oh, thank you, Kat. Thank you, Kat, so much. Hirokoshi-sensei, right. Okay, so I get that. When it comes to names and dates and numbers, I suck, so I am so sorry. But yeah, Hirokoshi-sensei was extremely young. When the Kakashi-sensei was writing Yu-Gi-Oh, he was 35. And this arc, he was like almost 40 when he was doing this arc. He was like 39-ish. So, of course, Sensei would write such a mature story, my darlings. Absolutely. And 4Kids are destroying this mature story with their stupidity. Which is why I'm so fucking mad at them. But surprisingly, I am still not screaming. I'm telling you guys, 2 weeks literally made me feel mellow and relaxed. Let's go.
I haven't seen Yugi all day. I hope that everything's all right. Ishizu said he had to enter this tournament to save the world from an ancient evil. But who knows when that evil will show up? All I know for sure is that when it does, we'll all be there to stand by him.
They even censored Anzu's shirt! They've censored Anzu's shirt! What the hell? Oh, ow, guys, yeah, you cannot see. Guys, 2 seconds. She had spirit written on her shirt. No, they've even censored that. Good God. Also, where's Grandpa? After this, we need to have a scene with Grandpa. Where is it? Okay.
When it does, we'll all be there to stand by him.
Huh! Are you accusing me of faking all my psychic abilities? Next time, make sure that you read the cards right, you fools! Too bad, because I'm getting a telepathic vision right now that's just guaranteed to come true!
You know you're a fraud!
We'll see who's a fraud when I win! And when you lose in disgrace!
Dream on, pal!
I don't need to dream! Even without—
Or maybe Grandpa was in the next episode. No, I think he was in this episode. Or maybe in the next. Okay, guys, we'll see. We'll watch the Japanese version after this, but yeah. I remember Grandpa being there. But whatever.
Without my psychic abilities, I've never lost a duel! And I can tell that's not gonna change anytime in the near future!
Oh. Esper, I don't have psychic powers, but I do have a belief in myself that a chump like you'd never understand.
Very poetic, but you'll need more than a belief to stop me from blasting you right out of the tournament!
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well, guys, let's check Grandpa. Seriously. Now I'm actually curious. Where is Grandpa?
どこにもいないわ。もう一人の遊戯はついに歩き出したのね。失われた記憶を取り戻す道を。
Okay, yes, it's in the next episode. Yeah. It's in the next episode. See? Okay, guys, never mind. Never mind. Grandpa wasn't censored. Not yet, anyway.
それじゃあ僕の超能力はインチキだっていうのかい？憶測でつまらない言いがかりはよしてくれよ。それじゃあ僕の超能力で 100% 当たる未来予知をしてあげよう。
未来予知だと？
このデュエルで勝つのは僕、負けるのは城之内くん君だ。
なんだと？
根拠ならあるよ。僕は今までデュエルで負けたことはない。それに比べて君は素人レベル。未来は確定してるね。
俺は未来なんざわからねえ。だがこんな俺でもこの街のどこかで待ってくれてる奴がいる。俺が進む先にきっとそいつと戦う場所がある。きっと。
Okay, what's worse? Okay, fine. Grandpa wasn't there, but technically Autumn was censored because that's not Joji's motivation. Oh my God, Autumn is useless. Fuck. And actually, I removed Autumn as useless from the board. Oh my God. But yes, Joji's motivation is to duel Yugi in the future. But 4 Kids removed all of that possibility from there. So there you go. Grandpa appears in the Geology's duel with Haga. Yeah, he does, but Grandpa also grabs, basically covers Anzu's eyes and goes, guess who? You know, that thing. But that's not gonna be the next episode. I just thought it was in this episode, but yeah, no. The animation is a little bit different because, yeah, that's definitely not Hiroyama-sensei. Yeah. Yeah, that's next episode. That's definitely next episode. Anzu is on the bench sitting and Grandpa grabs her, yeah. That came out wrong. But, my darlings, as we've just mentioned, and as we saw, basically Esperoba is insulting Jonichi and saying, yeah, sure, call me cheater, whatever, it doesn't matter. I predict that you're going to lose. Jonichi, no, I'm not gonna lose. I'm not gonna give up because this is my future. I am going to duel my best friend. No matter what you do, this is what I believe in. That is his motivation. And of course, the 4 Kids removed all of that. So you know what, guys? This is not on our bingo card, but for Jonichi's lack of motivation, absolute lack of motivation, and only talking about his absolute arrogance, I am taking away a kid. Because just, no. Jonichi is too freaking good as a character. He is a remarkable character. And he has such a great motivation in this duel, to participate in this duel. But, yeah, 4 Kids. Oh god, I thought of something so wrong. Try don't! Okay, anyway. Guys, let's slowly wrap up this episode. We're almost done.
Come on, Joey.
I'm tired of yapping about the future. Let's finish this duel here and now.
I predict a nasty end for you, Wheeler. Rumor has it, without Yugi to help you, you couldn't duel your way out of a paper bag.
We'll see about that.
Prepare to taste the psychic power of my dueling deck, you amateur.
Bring it on, Psycho Boy.
It's psychic. I'll place 1 card face down on the field and end my turn.
He's got no monster on the field to hide behind, so I can attack him head on, just like he attacked me. Just need a good card. All right, come to Joey. Yeah, let's see him wrestle this gator. Now I'll summon Alligator Sword. My 2 monsters have a total attack strength of 3,000, 60 more than his life points. Hey, Esper, I got a vision of the future, and you're not in it. You're doomed once my alligator sword is done with your life points.
All right! Hey, Serenity, 1 more move and Joey will win the duel.
You can do it, Joey.
Don't give up, big bro. You can still win. I know you can.
Be careful, Joey. Keep up your defenses.
Huh? Your turn, swordsman.
Autumn, he cannot hear you. Can you speak a little bit louder from a building that is at least 10 stories high?
The Landstar, let's finish off this fake.
If you think I'm letting you attack me twice, you're crazy. So now I'm gonna activate the trap card, Mind Control.
This can't be good.
Ha! Once a monster falls into my mind trap, it instantly becomes my brainwashed servant.
I don't get it. Why didn't Esper spring the trap card during my first attack?
If Esper had sprung Mind Control when Alligator Sword attacked, he could have used the Brainwash Gator to attack Joey's Swordsman of Landstar. But he waited to use it on Joey's Swordsman. Come on, Joey. You know what that means.
There's only...
No. Where is it? Explain what is currently happening on screen. Thank you, Autumn, for over-explaining what is currently happening on screen. At this point, this was over-explanation. Like, no. I didn't care if it was Autumn who was explaining it, because Autumn technically does sort of explain it. But not to this degree. It's just... wow. And also, it's not even Autumn. It's Yugi who's explaining what's going on. Do I have it? Yugi says, no, I have Yugi says to David, though he doesn't deserve it. But anyway, Yugi is the villain. Yugi is the villain. Yugi is the villain. Yugi is the villain. Just, no. So yeah. Yeah. Yami no Ge. Oh yeah, guys! Double Yami no Ge! Woo! Great job! Great job. We finally hit it. Oh boy. Guys, let's wrap this up. We're almost done with this episode. Let's wrap it up.
Only one reason he'd wait. He wants to sacrifice my swordsman. For when he does, I'll be ready for him. I place one card face down and end my move.
It's showtime! I'll sacrifice your swordsman of Landstar and I'll summon Jinzo! The end is near, Wheeler.
Come on, Chrome Dome, take your best shot. I got a trap card ready and waiting for you.
Ha! You better hope your face-down card isn't a trap, because if it is, my next move may disappoint you. Show your stuff, Jinzo!
Ah! My trap!
With Jinzo on the field, all your trap cards are useless. I foresee the finish. With no defenses, Jinzo will destroy you in no time at all, and you'll be out of the tournament for good, Wheeler!
I can't let him win!
And thank God. Guys, I'm adding one more. So, because Esparoba's motivation is completely out of the zoo, basically, because like Esparoba's whole character is so goddamn different. He, aside from the story that was assigned to him, that he's supposed to be protecting his brothers, all that Esparoba is, that is completely gone, destroyed, and removed. Because Jodachi also doesn't have his original motivation of becoming a true duelist and fighting for the future that he desperately wants. Jodachi is also not himself. So, I wouldn't say that this is a dialogue change that rules the original message, but this is motivational change. All of it. So, since this is still my bingo card, I'm just going to do this, and we just disposed of another kid, and there you go. Yay. I'm so sorry, guys. I had to do this. This is overall, it's not just the dialogue, it's all of the dialogue in this episode. All of the dialogue. Every single line is completely just no. It's done. It's just done. So, since this is still my bingo card, I am still doing this, and I am not sorry. I hope you don't mind. But yeah, guys, here we are. 3 bingos? Oh yeah, guys! Another Yami no game! Woo! Guys, you should tell me. I did not even see that there's a bingo card or bingo or not. I'm blind. At this point, I'm blind. Diagonal, by the way. Yeah, it is diagonal. Wow, once again we hit a triple bingo. Unbelievable. If I actually didn't remove the other two, that like Autumn is useless and that Yugi comes up with random shit, we might have actually hit triple or something. Quadruple or something like that. But we didn't. Oopsie daisy. But darlings, let us watch the Japanese version real quick, discuss the manga, and I guess for today we're just going to wrap it up. Surprisingly, I wasn't screaming. I guess my resting 2 weeks made me become a very, very, very calm person. And we didn't even open the skull, guys. See, we didn't even get to the skull. This is amazing. I had a calm episode. Guys, this should be written down. Episode 58 is the calm episode. This is why we need 2 bingo cards now. Yeah, cats, we do. We do. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, guys, this is insane. This is insane. Oy. But anyway, guys, let's wrap this up.
城之内くん。だから俺はその未来を信じて今を戦う。それだけだ。
そんな未来僕が潰してあげる。君程度のデュエリストは宇宙と交信しなくても勝てるからね。
俺は負けねえ。
今から僕のサイキックカードの本当の恐ろしさを教えてやる。
よし、デュエル続行だ。
僕のターン。カードを1枚場に伏せてターン終了だ。
よし、敵モンスターがいない今ならプレイヤーへの直接攻撃でライフを一気に削れるぜ。頼む、いいカード来てくれ。よっしゃ、ワイバーンの戦士、ワイバーンの戦士召喚。俺のモンスターは2体、攻撃力を合わせれば3000。勝ったぜ。行くぜ、俺のバトルフェイズ、モンスター2体で攻撃だ。ワイバーン、竜の剣でプレイヤーにダメージを与え
ろ。よっしゃ、静香ちゃん、あと一撃で城之内の勝ちだ。
頑張ってお兄ちゃん。頑張って
油断は禁物だ、城之内くん。
行け、ランドスターの剣士、この一撃で終わりだ。
1体は通すがもう1体はさせない。トラップカードオープン。精神操作発動。
トラップカード。
このトラップにはまったモンスターは2ターンの間僕のしもべになる。
なぜだ、なぜ最初の攻撃モンスターに罠を発動させなかったんだ。
確かに最初の1体を精神操作して次の攻撃モンスターと同時打ちにさせればロバはライフポイントを削ることなく城之内くんのモンスターを全て消滅させることができた。
だがそれをしなかったということは生贄にするつもりだ。
Again, as we've just seen, Autumn very briefly explained why he didn't do it, but this also showed that Jonichi also figured it out by himself because he continues the monologue, realizing what's going on. In the manga, all of that was just Jonichi. Jonichi, all of it figured it out. But here they needed to show what happened, basically. And in the Forcus version, we had overfeeding of the information for no fucking reason because apparently a child is too stupid to think that words are big. And sentences that are also very big if they are not dissected. Every single scene that is dissected for frame by frame by frame by frame by play by play by play by play because kids don't know how to do or think or breathe or anything. Let us do that for them.
来るなら来てみろ。こいつで返り討ちにしてやるぜ。バニカードを1枚伏せ、ターン終了だ。
僕のターン。ランドスターの剣士を生贄にして人造人間サイコショッカー召喚。
サイコショッカー。 攻撃してみろ。その瞬間に串刺しの落とし穴でドッカンだ。
トラップカードを伏せているようだが、サイコショッカーには特殊能力が備わっている。トラップクラッシュ。
何？
残念だったね。サイコショッカーが場に出ている限り対戦相手のトラップカードは全て破壊されるのさ。
やってくれるぜ。
And there we go. This was just beautiful. First of all, once Psycho Shocker appeared, what did we have? We had this beautiful animation that we're like, this monster is actually terrifying. What does it do? Shit, this monster destroys the trap cards. Joji is fucked. What can he do? And this is where we end the episode. So, Jinzo slowly, very slowly being summoned in complete silence makes absolute sense here because that's how the scene was built up. But in the 40th version, we had dialogue upon dialogue upon dialogue upon dialogue upon dialogue that made it appear that Jinzo was being very, 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 very slowly summoned. Just like Cat mentioned. So yeah, no. It played a huge part in the Japanese version. And we actually get scared that what is Joji going to do? How is Joji going to defeat this Psycho Shocker? You know? It doesn't do that. It stops them from using them, not destroying them. Troy, honey, but this is the original concept of Psycho Shocker. That's the way it was intended. And TCG, of course, changed the rules and made Psycho Shocker more TCG friendly, let's say. And so he can actually play by TCG rules. But in the original, he destroys the trap cards. That's how it was intended in the manga. That's how it's shown in the anime. TCG can do whatever they want. And as we know, because again, TCG has changed so many aspects of absolutely everything. So, of course, it's not surprising that the original concept of the cards did not work in TCG and they were completely changed from how they were created in the manga. Because again, manga and anime, what they need to do, they need to tell the story to keep the viewer on the edge of their seat. We want to see story that is suspenseful, that is just like I literally said to a video ago, just like sword fighting, guys. If you do want to see real sword fighting that is like 1 minute, because what you need to do is literally hit your opponent, or you want to see epic, crazy reverse grip, flips, and uppercuts. What do you want? Do you want to see that? Of course. That's why the original story, the animated story, the manga, they set up the cards like this. So we are anticipating, we want to see what's going on, how Joshi is going to overcome this. But if you want to see TCG, then people literally watch other people play TCG, and yeah, that's it. So, yeah. Remember, TCG rules aren't anime rules. Well, I wouldn't say anime rules, I would say the original concept of these cards that were created specifically to tell the story. Not technically to play the game, but to tell the story. Anyway, so, Esperoba literally mocks Jonichi's future and says that he is going to destroy that future because Jonichi, no matter what, is going to lose. Jonichi doesn't give up. What do we have next? We have the exact same scene. Jonichi draws the alligator sword. He summons him. Esperoba does nothing on his turn. Lets alligator sword attack him. And then he takes control of Swordsman of Langstar. And Jonachi figures out why he didn't use it at first, because he wants to tribute summon. And of course, the difference here is that in order to summon Psycho Shocker, he needs 2 sacrifices, right? So, he takes Swordsman of Landstar. Jonachi plays the Pit Trap card. And then it's Esperoba's turn. Esperoba then plays Mind Control. Takes hold of Alligator Sword. Tribute summons them both to summon Psycho Shocker. And Psycho Shocker destroys Jonachi's trap card. Jonachi doesn't know what to do. And this is where the the animated episode ends. But if we spoil just a tiny little bit, Psycho Shocker actually attacks Jonachi directly. That's the next move of Psycho Shocker. He attacks him directly. Jonachi only has 200 life points left. And Jonachi gets up and says that he's not going to lose this fight. He's not going to give up, because he is there to fight for his future, for his Mirai. And this is where the chapter ends. But yeah, that's how chapter 157 ends, my darlings. As we can see, because the pacing of the chapters is a little bit different from the animated episodes, we can see that sometimes they end a little bit earlier than the chapter, or in other cases go just a little bit overboard. Here, it ends a little bit earlier, like by 3 pages earlier. But yeah. What is Jonachi fighting for? He is fighting for his future. The future that he believes in. And the future that will come true, guys. It will come true. At the end of Battle City, not in the finals, but at the end of Battle City, that's exactly the future that both Autumn and both Jonachi were fighting for. And it will come true. So honestly, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So that's why Esperoba's duel with Jonachi is so important for Jonachi's character development. 100%. Why? Like, it's part of it. Because Esperoba is the representation of Jonachi's failure. And that Esperoba is actively trying to destroy what Jonachi is fighting for. It's beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. But, my darlings, we did not talk about Hirayama-sensei today, but we still have a gajillions of episodes in the future to talk about his absolutely gorgeous animation style. The other thing that I actually want to mention, let me just go back real quick. Where is it? Oh, there we go. We talked about how Hirayama-sensei, let me just remove my logo real quick, how Hirayama-sensei style is absolutely clean, no lines on the face. He makes sure that the Autumn's bangs are in 2 different lengths. Even how he styles the hair, it's exactly how Takahashi-sensei would style him. But another thing that I would love to mention is that even though Autumn wasn't supposed to be in this episode, but he is, the way that Autumn is standing with his legs wide and his feet are spread, this is exactly how Autumn would stand in the manga right here. So honestly, another thing that is beautifully captured by Hirayama-sensei right here. So yeah, that's a thing that I wanted to mention. But of course, we're going to be talking more and more and more about Hirayama-sensei style. Not this episode, since Autumn doesn't appear so much, and the character designs we usually talk about either Yugi or Autumn, because Again, the main character is much easier to talk about them. But we're going to do that next time we see Hirayama-sensei, which is exactly in 6 episodes. So, my darlings, I guess for today, this is it. This was a very, very, very calm live stream. Yeah, this was extremely calm. I wasn't screaming. I wasn't cursing 4Kids. I guess my cursing 4Kids literally... I've already done it last week while I was editing the video and creating so many memes of how I want to kill 4Kids. But I guess today they haven't done such a horrible job. Not yet anyway. Let's see what's going to be the next episode. But episode 58 done by the amazing Hirayama-sensei. Sadly, that was done by 4Kids. Gets 2 out of 20. The court is officially adjourned. Well, my darlings, I guess, yeah, this is it. Very calm. Yeah, this feels weird. I know, Julian, it feels extremely weird. I am not screaming. I am calm as a pickle. The skull hasn't been opened today. It's hilarious. Oh my god, we should mark this day. The episode that Awaii was too calm for her own good and it scared her fans away. Not even the profanity. I know, Julian, it's insane. Like I said, guys, probably these 2 weeks made me extremely calm. Who knows? Who knows? It could be also the spring. It could be also the spring and I'm having my spring mood or something. But I'm sure probably next week I'm gonna be screaming like always. Yeah, because it's 4Kids. At this point, it's 4Kids. But anyway, my darlings, so I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. If you still at this point haven't liked this video, please like this video. For those people who aren't subscribed, they're still watching me, my darlings, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh family, but please do subscribe. And once again, just a quick reminder that you can start reading Yu-Gi-Oh GCC on my Boosty page right here. The QR code is right here. The best and the only way to support me currently and forever is going to be through my Boosty page. So please go there. I love you all so much. And I'll see you next week. Same dueling time, same Yu-Gi-Oh family. Love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good Saturday, and we'll see each other exactly in 1 week. Please remember the animator and the studio, because as always, I'll be posting a quiz to see your knowledge. I love you all so much. See you guys next week. Bye-bye, my darlings. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.